jump, make the ground shake, jump, make the ground shake.
How do I find Dad? There I am. What a weird angle.
Why? What's wrong with the angle?
I don't know. It looks down and up.
It
Looks like an earthquake angle. It's because I'm on Instagram. It's
I'm a
different.
little cockeyed.
Are you a little cockeyed? I'm feeling a little cockeyed.
Well, it has been a day.
But it has been a day here in New York. So we're just coming on, everybody. And we're going to let everybody load on.
And we've got Greg Harper watching us on YouTube. And hello, our friends on Instagram, including the Krusty Bunker. I don't know who from the Krusty Bunker is watching us. Hola, Gustavo.
Share this live video with others. Adam Hunt 99 joined. So we're just loading up, guys. We just came on, and it's been a day if you're in the New York tri-state area, because we don't normally have earthquakes, but we started the day off with earthquakes today. It's really funny when your friends from California call you and you go, so, heard you had an earthquake.
I think it's funny that the family member that has experienced the most earthquakes didn't realize it was an earthquake. I thought that was hysterical. I was teasing Marilyn about that. Like, Marilyn, you know more about earthquakes than the rest of us do. It was cute. Because, see, every time I've been to California...
It makes you wonder what goes on in that apartment building.
I know, right? But every time I've been to California, I've either just missed one, or one comes, like, right after I've left.
After you've left.
But I've never... Today has been my first ever earthquake.
But I'm used to calling Joel and saying, so how was it?
Mm-hmm.
And today Joel called us and said, so
how was it?
So anyway, so what's everybody doing?
Well, Gustavo says now you know what we feel like with them earthquakes.
Where's Gustavo when he gets earthquakes?
Mexico.
Mexico gets earthquakes?
Well, it's along that
California fault line?
Maybe.
Okay.
Were you at Continental? No, Chris was on the train, so Chris actually...
I was bumbling along on the subway train, so I didn't feel anything. and then when she gets off the train, her phone like lit up with texts and messages. Everybody was like, was that an earthquake? I think we just had an earthquake.
And me, I was still in Brooklyn because I was having plumbing issues. And then like literally they had to turn off the water in my part of the building in order to fix the problem. And then the guy fixes the problem, he turns the water back on, and then he leaves. And like literally 2 minutes after he's out my door, the entire building starts rumbling and shaking. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what did we do? What happened?
Is he think she's going to flip
I
the
thought
bill
it was
for
me.
everybody's plumbing in the building?
I thought it was like Ghostbusters or everything was gonna... No. It was an experience.
Okay, so Don 420 wants to know, do you ever get tired of drawing?
No, I don't.
He was asking
I know he wasn't asking me. I know he wasn't asking you.
So Don, Neal is no longer with us. However, we're even coming up on Dad's 2-year anniversary of passing. So, but I will answer the question in that no, I don't. Well, maybe Dad occasionally got tired of drawing.
I think when Dad would get tired of drawing, he would start writing about plate tectonics and cryptids and
Sasquatches,
all sorts of.
all kinds of giants. He was also into giants.
He was into giants. And Gustavo, it was a 4.8 apparently.
That was pretty decent for us.
Yeah, no, that was weird. And we just had a tremor not too long ago.
Because we
was
were
about a half an
we were
hour
both
ago.
sitting, and I went, Z, and she went, yeah, I think so.
It wasn't a big one though. That was just like
A rolly.
Okay, you know,
that
yeah.
was the rolly kind.
Yeah.
I love the rolly kinds. They're kind of relaxing. A rolling earthquake has a nice relax to it.
Undulates.
Yeah. So, okay. So how many peeps do we have, Zay?
We have 15 peeps on Facebook, and well, it was 6, now it's 4 on Instagram right now.
Well, we are up against the Yankee opening game today.
Ah.
I don't know if they're still playing it. I don't know what time that was supposed to start. It's a little late, but I know a lot of people are earthquaking and flooding and tornadoing, and we've had a lot of weird weather and stuff going on out there in the world.
Hey, Aaron.
I also know it's like spring breaking out there as well.
Andrew Kate says, your dad would have made a good TV host for a revamp of Ripley's Believe It or Not.
That is true.
Adam Hawk says, I'm one of the Instagram 4.
Yep.
Yay! Are you gonna stick with us, or do you like come and go? Because a lot of folks on Instagram they pop in and pop out.
Yeah, that is true.
It tends to be the Facebookers that hang.
Yeah.
Don 420 says the Phillies. Gustavo says not a baseball guy. Josh is a baseball guy.
Josh is a baseball guy, but Josh loves the Mets. He's a Mets diehard.
Don wants to know any Sasquatch art. I don't think we.
No.
Didn't we sell? Yeah, we sold.
Yeah,
that one
we have a print.
Adam says, "Come and go. Can't stay the whole time. Unfortunately, that's okay.
That's okay. We do have a print that we do sell. If you direct message us, we can probably show you what it looks like if you're interested in that. So,
yep. It's very pretty for a Sasquatch.
Yes, it's a very nice drawing. Okay, so I'm going to start, and what am I starting with? I was going to start with the new foils. We were all set to go Wednesday night, and then Wednesday night was boring night. And then at the last minute, we chickened out and decided it was probably smarter for us to go home. So now I'm not prepared, whereas really prepared on Wednesday night. So
you're like, what did I do? I don't remember.
Right. So here we go. So I'm going to start with they did, I guess it was last week, the Batman Treasury Ra's al Ghul, this is a facsimile edition, came out. And we finally got our copies from DC Comics, which thank you, DC Comics. And it's the same Treasury. It's got fantastic interiors with supposedly original coloring.
Happy Tower says YouTube and Facebook are in almost perfect sync. Well, that's because they're both running through software so that they both get the same image.
Right. So we are selling our copies for $30 for anyone out there who has not gotten a copy. This one is the regular edition, which we're selling for $25. Which is the way we do it. It is if you're interested in claiming to buy something, say I claim Batman Ra's al Ghul in the comment bar the same way everybody is kind of talking to us this evening. We will then recognize that you are looking to claim something. The show comes to a screeching halt. We say, oh, blah, blah, blah is buying something. We do this. Sometimes we do a bomb.
Gustavo, we do also have foils. I was just waiting for Chris to finish what she was saying first.
And then we will ask you to direct message us your private information, like your real name if you're on Instagram, where you would like me to ship, and then an email address for us to then invoice you to. So that is how we do it. So I do have the regular edition at $25. I do have the nice foil, and I'll try to get the reflection going here.
You have to tip the top towards you.
Yeah, I have to wait for it to come up on my Instagram so I can see.
Tip the top towards you. There you go.
Okay, so I have $30 for the. This is the foil edition, which they foiled the whole thing, the back and front. The whole thing is a foil, so it's got a lot of reflection. It's got the same interior feel to it. It's a nice package, and we're selling these for $30.
Okay, Gustavo is claiming a foil.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
Thank you, Gustavo. Here it is. I got this. Okay.
Well, I put text on them. So we have more than one. So if anybody else would like a copy, we do have them available. For anybody, they're, like I said, it's a facsimile edition. It's exactly like the original ones that came out back in the day.
Okay, and Gustavo says, also want the other 2 foils, please. So I think those were the Batmans and Green Lantern. Batman and Green Lantern, right?
Okay. I do still have a Green Lantern foil for $30. If he's interested in that. Or I'm sorry, 20. 20.
Oh, 20.
Sorry,
Okay.
20.
Yeah, he says the Detective and the Green Lantern, Green Arrow. Okay, is anybody else having trouble with Facebook freezing?
There is the detective foil.
Tilt the top towards you. There we go.
So that's the first Talia story. The interiors are not Neal Adams. It is the cover that is Neal Adams on this Batman detective foil. Let's see if I can get it back enough that you can actually see what the cover is. It's Batman kind of hanging over the edge with people below. Okay, foils are hard to see. There's a Green Lantern foil, which is the Jon Stewart cover.
All right, so Gustavo, just reiterate that it is that all 3 that you want. Now that you have the prices on them. William R. Hall on YouTube says Neal Adams is the greatest. Thank you. We agree.
Green Lantern, Green Arrow. And he wants the detective.
And he says, yes, claim all 3.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Gustavo.
Thank you. Our first sale of the year. All right. Now, is anybody else interested in these? I also have the regular editions besides foils. If you're not into foils, that is available. If not, then I have the last stuff back here. This, I'll just put this over. Okay, so that was the beginning. One question: did Neal Adams think of Bruce? What did Neal Adams think of Bruce Timm's Batman animated series? Neal really liked Bruce Timm's animated series stuff. Neal was a big believer in, there's different ways of doing the same story type things. It could be animated, it could be stylized, it could be a lot of things. So Neal enjoyed most of the movies. He enjoyed a lot of the animated stuff. He loved what they were doing with Jon Stewart and the animated Justice League type stuff. And he was really happy with a lot of stuff that was going on. And he does like, as a matter of fact, there's a Joker Bruce Timm that you will see in here that Neal did a Joker series with a red balloon, and he even did one in Bruce Timm's style. So he liked what Bruce Timm, can't talk anymore, did. So he was happy with it. Okay, and I'm just we're down to our last couple of copies of anybody who might be interested out there of our red blood record of monsters. There were 100 of these made. So the record, this is the original Peter Pan, well, not the original because it's a remake of the Peter Pan record of monsters by Neal. This one is a blood red vinyl record. It does have black that runs through it, so it has the illusion of blood. Ooh, monstrous. It has the only printing of Neal's monster story fully collected as a comic book, which it says somewhere there's only 100 of these. I don't know where though. So this is Neal's comic book version of Monsters, which we've never printed Monsters as a comic book till this. There's only 100 of them out there. Talk about a collectible.
Colored by Corey Adams.
And then it also comes with this print, which is from the original Monsters that was done by Peter Pan Records, which has the three monsters, Frankenstein, werewolf, and Dracula. So it's a nice package. We sell this package for $50, and I think we're down to like the last 3 copies maybe. I don't think there are many left. So I would just like to clear this out if anybody is interested.
Actually, I want the one that you're holding.
You want this record because it's redder.
It's redder.
Yeah, this one's got a good red record. So, like I said, these are $50 to buy. It's a cool package. There's only 100 blood red records. There's only 100 Neal Adams Monster comic book and the print. So it's a nice little package for $50 if anyone is interested.
Gustavo is claiming a Monsters record.
Okay. Gustavo's going for broke tonight. Gustavo. We'll even give you the nice blood red one that Z and I like. Okay.
I guess if it happens to you, it has to happen to me.
There you go. Misery likes company, see?
That's why we work together, Chris.
Exactly. Okay. Next up is Green Lantern. So this I posted yesterday, and I posted a photo of Neal painting this piece on our conference room table, which actually we're sitting at that table.
Thank you.
We're sitting at that table right now. This is where Neal painted it, on this lovely black conference room table. And then next to it, I actually had the painting. And I said that we had a couple of prints. We're down to like 2 more of these prints, and then we're out. The print size, and it's not really a print, it is a giclée. It is on a really nice, thick watercolor paper. The color is very much like the painting. It is 13 by 19. These look fabulous when you see them. They look fabulous when they're framed. I would say really nice piece and worth having. The price on this is $200 to buy because this was our New York Comic-Con special giclée. So $200 is the price tag on this. And we only have 2 left. It had a very small run. And again, I'll see if anybody out there would like one of these. This is one I would buy.
Kelly Rusk says it almost glows in the dark.
It
It
does.
is very vibrant.
It is very vibrant. The orange to the green is really a nice combination. And like I said, I could print even a photo of Neal painting this to go along with it. Like 8.5 by 11. If you'd like that to go with the last two that we have. The price on this again is $200. It gets a hologram signature on the back of it because Neal never signed this piece, even though we show you him painting the piece. And like I said, I will definitely.
All right, Happy Towers is claiming one.
Okay.
Thank you, Happy Towers.
All right, so I have one more, and then that be it. And I'm gonna write on Happy Towers promised photo of Neal. Woo-hoo! Okay, I'm gonna put it on the back. Happy Towers, you're gonna be shocked when you see it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous print. And this one is actually my sample one because it has a hickey.
That's a hickey.
It has a hickey. All right, so I have
I
one.
thought it was a dingly dang.
No, that was a hickey. That's
a
that's
hickey,
a printing mistake.
Ah.
Because I spotted it as I was ready to ship it out to someone. I was like, wait a minute.
Happy Tower says, I saw it at Comic-Con. I don't know why I haven't pulled the trigger till now.
Right. It's a gorgeous piece. Like I said, the orange to the green to the yellow really pops it out there. Like I said, I posted it on the Neal Adams Comic Artist Facebook page. You can see Neal sitting at the conference room table painting the piece with the original painting right there. And it's a cool piece to own. And this is a nice way, if you can't afford the original painting, it's a nice way of having a really nice copy of it. And it's a really nice Hal Jordan piece.
Bertman says they do look great.
Yes, they do look great. So I have one more left, guys, and then that's, say adios. Okay, next up is, now again, I have one or two of the prints I'm going to show. Now this is a print, this is 11/17. This is the Iron Man, Captain America, Thor bust print. We sell this for $100. If anyone is interested, this one does not come signed by Neal. So this would get a hologram signature on the back of it. And there are like two more. A lot of the prints I'm doing tonight, these are the last ones we have, or close enough to it. Maybe I have another one. So, because the last week we weren't around, and a lot of what happened last week was a lot of cleaning and finding pieces and parts and pieces. So again, the 3 busts here of Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor by Neal Adams, pen and ink, 11/17 print, $100 to buy. It comes with the hologram signature.
Happy Tower says those are super sharp and clean.
Yeah, they are super sharp and clean. These are really nice. Really nice Thor on this.
Yeah, I was going to say it's one of Dad's better Thor faces.
Yeah, so. Again.
And Andrea says, I'll take a Treasury non-foil, please.
Andrea wants a Treasury non-foil. Okay. Got you, Andrea. I just want to say
that was 25, right?
Yeah. I would just want to say, Andrea, the foil on it is nice. And I'm not a big foil lover, but it is a nice job. Okay, we'll put that over there for Andrea. Okay, so I am back to Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. Yay or nay, men? All right, I'm going to move on. We're going to start with prints and then we'll move on to original art. I also said that I do have a big announcement tonight. Ooh, scary. Okay, I think I only have one left of this one. This is the standing Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man print. Again, this almost looks 1114.
Yeah.
1114 is the size on this. It is 100 to buy, and it has the Neal Adams signature on the back. Yes, you are
Happy
there.
Towers wants to know, can I claim an oversized Batman and a John Stewart foil as well?
Yes.
All right, so the Batman, do you want that foil or do you want that regular? I know you want the John Stewart foil, but do you want the Batman foil?
Again, this is hard to see, but this is the foil.
Happy Tower says, actually give me one each of the treasury.
Okay.
Okay, so Happy Towers.
Each.
Sorry, we're writing it all down.
Batman treasury.
John Stewart foil. Thank you, Happy Towers.
Okay. So again, I have the 3 standing amigos here. Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. 11 by 14 comes with the hologram Neal Adams signature for $100. And this may be my last one. Which this is also a very clean black and white slick piece.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to change.
Go for it.
Change. Go. Okay. Next one up is, I think this is maybe the last one I have. This is 13 by 19. This is all the Green Lanterns. This was originally from a New York Comic-Con poster that they did. And this is a print of it. So it has John Stewart, Hal Jordan. I can't make out who the other ones are.
There's Guy Gardner.
Guy Gardner, and I don't know what the...
There's Kilowog in the background.
Yes.
I don't know the girl with the red skin.
Yeah. A little lost on that one. So again, this is a 13 by 19 print. This one is signed by Neal at the bottom. We sell this for $100. So it's signed in silver at the bottom there, right in Hal Jordan's armpit. Bless you.
Thank you.
13 by 19.
Sorry. You know, it's just not a show until I sneeze.
Actually, I think you saved them up for the show.
I might, because I don't sneeze all that much.
So, Green Lanterns, 100.
Thank you, Gustavo. So Gustavo is asking the question. Where's Rich?
Okay. So, Rich basically, you guys know that we care about Rich and that we like Rich a lot and stuff like that. Continuity is in the process of kind of downsizing itself. And basically, we had to let Rich go. But Rich is very much still a friend of continuity. You know, I told him if he wants to come in, he can come in anytime he wants. I have a feeling he might want to come in and hang with us on a couple of nights, or maybe not. I mean, he's going through a lot right now, and that he lost his mother-in-law, and you know, he's just had a lot going on. So of course, we send our best out to Rich tonight, and I'm sure everybody sends their best out to Rich tonight. But it was, you know, our hands were just kind of forced a bit on our economics here at Continuity, and unfortunately, we had to let Rich go. So that is where that had happened already like a week ago, pre what was going on with what is going on in his family life right now.
Mhm.
So Tommy says claim Green Lanterns and standing trio Thor, Captain America, and Iron Man. Okay, so Tommy, just give me 1 second because I just want to clarify. So you would like this one, Tommy? Are you asking for both the bust one and the standing one, or just the standing one? So that's really my question. I could tell that you like the standing one, but I wasn't sure if you also wanted this one.
What was the number on the Green Lantern
And
prints?
he has the bust one. Excuse me?
What was the number on the Green Lantern prints? Or the Green Lanterns?
The big Green Lanterns are 100.
Okay, because that's one of the ones he wanted. He wanted that and this. He said claim Green Lanterns and
okay.
a standing trio.
Okay, so I'm going to put his name on this then. So Tommy, I got you on the Green Lanterns. And I got you on this one. Okay.
And what was the number on the Thor Cap Iron Man? Was
That's 100. Okay. Yeah, all our prints are 100 unless they're the Fantasia claims.
Okay, and Andrea is suspecting that may be why she hasn't been invoiced yet.
Okay. Yeah, that's not the reason why, Andrea, but I will get to you. Okay, so and that was not the big announcement for tonight.
No.
So, but I knew that was, I didn't know how to.
We were going to have to address
because,
it.
like I said, Rich has got a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I looking at? I'm looking at Batman Gothos, or what is actually Batman number 227. This is the black and white of that piece. This is actually a Giclée. It is on that Giclée nice paper we do, and it is 100 to buy. The Demon of Gothos Mansion. And it is signed by Neal. Because the black signature is his signature on the artwork. The blue signature is, and Tommy is claiming Gothos. Okay. Tommy, we got your Gothos. Okay. Would anybody else be interested in Gothos? Because Gothos I do have a couple of copies of. So that is available to anybody, because I probably have like 3 more of those Gothos. Okay, I'm going to move on. Okay, next one up is this is Batman 1, the DC Universe Rebirth. This is actually one of my favorite prints. This is 13 by 19. It is 100 to buy. It is signed by Neal. And I love it because I love the blood drip that comes straight down. On this piece, it is 100 to buy. And again, to claim anything that you see tonight, you just write in the comment bar claiming Batman with Blood Streak or Batman Rebirth 1.
What's the piece behind you on the stand?
The piece behind me on the stand, once we're off of Batman here in a minute, I will show you. So again, $100 for this, signed by Neal. Batman Rebirth cover, number 1. And the size of it is 13 by 19.
Tommy Braden wants to claim Batman Rebirth.
Yeah, he doesn't have this one.
Okay.
Okay, Tommy. Okay, so the piece behind me, now how many people are on with us right now?
We have 26 on Facebook and 5 on Instagram.
Okay, so we'll stop here for a minute. And so basically what is on one, well, this is what was behind me on the board. So this was just because we were going to be on Wednesday night, and Z and I stuck ourselves in the middle of a party.
This is our actual paste up. So those are scotch taped on.
Right. So in the middle of it, we stuck our lovely faces in there. So that is what is sitting behind me. So
Ryan is laughing.
right. Okay. So that's what that was. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down.
Oh, is this the big reveal?
The big reveal, and you're going to say,
Bum,
what?
bum, bum,
What?
bum.
Dun, dun, dun,
Did you
dun.
rotate that a little like yeah. Gorgeous.
So what's that?
Focus. Oh, there's my hand. There we go.
Okay. So now the question is, what are we looking at?
Oh, we're getting Oh My Buddha, Oh My Aha Finale.
Finally. Okay.
No, not a finally, a finale.
Final lay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know a lot of news went out today because I know Scott had made an announcement that he is, I think, leaving IDW. And then there was questions of like, well, what happens to Neal? And Neal is stuck out in the universe somewhere,
As usual.
as usual.
Let me do a 6-part series, and then COVID happens in the middle of it. Sure. Okay. Now we have this.
I think it's the Neal Adams problem
I
in
think
general.
so. Something's got to interrupt it.
Right. So what you're looking at here are 2 editions, which are actually our editions. They're continuity editions. There are 100 of each one of these. One which has the Superman Nevermore cover. The other one has the 251 cover with Joker and Batman on the card. So there's 100 of the Superman Nevermores. There's 100 of the Joker, as we call it, 5-way revenge. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a second because Mark.
Yep, I see that.
767 Comics wants the Batman Gothos. Okay, so Matt, we got you. Just make sure to direct message us your real name and address where I'm shipping and an email address for us to be able to
Invoice you.
and get in touch with you. Put that on that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. So we have not yet priced these. I don't know what the prices are going to be because these are much more limited runs of these. Like I said, these are our release of the book. And as soon as we have prices and we're ready to take orders on these, you guys will be the first ones to know, because once again, I will say that when we're on air with you guys so that you guys can get ahead of the pack, because I'm honoring that you guys have been with us for a long time. And you might be interested in these covers. I'm sure most of you have already ordered, and I told you, wait. So I don't want to hear crying when you say, but I already bought one. So basically, these are going to be ours, and they'll be out there. And like I said, limited runs of 100.
And Victor Savino says, wow, I'm feeling the earth shake again. And Andrea Duran says, I am very interested. Chris.
Well,
Ryan
Andrea,
says,
I picked Superman Nevermore just for you. Because when Scott and I came down to what were going to be the covers, I was like, oh, there's Andrea. She's going to want the Superman.
Right.
So,
Ryan Torrance is asking, sorry if I missed the details. So they both same contents, just variant covers? Yes.
Yes.
And Kelly Rusk is asking if these will be numbered.
We might number them. Like I said, we have not yet.
We don't have them in our hot little hands yet.
My sense is Wednesday. Marilyn's going to be in on Wednesday. And one of the things that we're going to go over is this. What do we want to price these at? And when are we going to start taking orders on these? And stuff like that. So the content on the inside is exactly the same. The only difference is the front cover and the back cover has our name on it. And I've yet to see even what the back covers look like. And in regards to people who are panicking, what happens if Scott leaves and what, will Neal's book still come out? IDW, I'm sure, paid a pretty penny to get the licenses to be able to do these books. So yes, I believe the Neal Adams book and whatever other books that were announced are going to come out, because IDW would be foolish to not come out, because in order to do stuff like this, like I said, they paid a big licensing fee for these books to happen. So I know it'll happen. Neal's book is far enough down the road that everything is pretty much done on them, and it should be, heading out the door. It's not like there was a lot more to do on them. Are these going to be the
Kelly Russ says, well, if they're going to be numbered, I want one each with the same numbers. I don't know what they're going to do. Brian Torrance says, same request. Andrea Duran said, I mean, if you're taking requests, I'll take number one. Ha 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 ha.
Well, you probably have to beat Marilyn for that, because knowing Marilyn, she's probably going to want the number ones.
And Al Sweet says, Scott did a great job for a long time.
Yes,
Timothy Riggle says, hi, Chris. Yeah, I'm interested in a copy of each. Okay, we don't have them available for sale yet, Timothy. So when we do, we will be announcing here on this live show.
Right. And like I said, I'm sure we're pricing ours probably a little heavier, just because it's much more limited run of these.
All right, and Gustavo says, damn, shipping to Mexico would be crazy for those. Any chance of those selling on Amazon? Shipping through Amazon Prime is $10 to Mexico. Yeah, I didn't think so, because this is just us.
This is just us, baby.
I mean, I can't speak for the other ones that don't have these covers.
Right. So
I cannot speak to that, but these
are covers of books. These are big. I think there's like 300 pages, interior art, all Neal Adams art that's inside of these books. But these are books, and they sell. If you buy the regular editions, I think is it $150? I think it's $150, or it's $250. It's either $250 or $150, not sure. And ours will be more expensive because, like I said, limited runs of 100 on each one of these.
Yep.
So, okay, but like I said, we will make the announcement when we're going to take orders for ours when we're ready. And we know what we're doing.
But we will absolutely let you guys know.
Yeah.
Any idea when you will be taking orders? No, we don't know when yet.
Like I said, we're probably going to meet on this next week, and then probably maybe next week or the week after, we would be making the announcement. So. But here we go. All right, back to prints, guys. I have Action Comics with Superman for 100. This is actually, I believe, a convention print. This is not one of our prints. It is signed by Neal, and it is 100 to buy. And this has all the nice doodads of DC Comics and 20 cents and word balloons, and it is one of those famous covers that we like. This is actually one of my favorite Superman covers of Neal's. And the size of it is 13 by 19.
Yes.
So Action Comics with Superman.
Okay, Tommy Braden is claiming an action flying Superman.
Okay.
And Al Swede would like an action comic. Do we only have the one?
Nope, I got more. So
You got
this
more.
one I have
Okay.
more. Okay. And okay, so we have Il Swede and we have Tommy.
Yep.
Okay, for Action Comic, the one where Superman is blasting out of the buildings. Okay, I have 13 by 19. This is the Detective 1000 painted cover. Well, it wasn't a cover. It was a cover in black and white wash, and then Neal finished it as a painting, which then went out as a commission piece. So this is signed by Neal. It is 13 by 19. It's that wonderful watercolor paper. And the price on this is $100. This is a really nice piece too in real life. It is one of the last of the bigger Batman covers that Neal did. So 100 for this Batman. We call this Batman in the Swamp. Okay. Okay, Iceman Collectibles, you just claim by claiming Batman in the Swamp. So I'm going to got the Batman 251 facsimile and print loved it. Well, that's nice. I'm glad you were happy with what you got. I mean, I will say everyone who gets our prints are very happy with them. This is Neal Adams' studio. Nothing leaves here in ICU Iceman Collectibles. Everything leaves here watched. Neal would watch everything that went on. And the fact that he signs it means he saw it, and if he didn't like the color on it, he would let you know. So Iceman Collectibles, if you can direct message us your personal information, like name, address, where you would like us to ship to, and an email for us to be able to send an invoice. And we got your Batman in the Swamp, and that's $100. For the Iceman. Okay, Iceman.
He says, will do.
Okay, this one, if you're in love with Jason Momoa, this is a nice print to own. 13 by 19, Aquaman. Matter of fact, Victor Lim posted this up recently on the Neal Adams Appreciation page. This is a signed print, and it's actually a signed Giclée, because again, this is on that nice water stock paper. It is $100 to buy. And if you've just joined us, if you're interested in purchasing a piece, all you have to do is write in the comment bar claiming Aquaman claiming Batman in the swamp, claiming whatever it is you're claiming. And we'll see that and then acknowledge it.
And this Aquaman was also colored by me.
And this was colored by Z. So there you go. You get Zia can sign it. Neal has already signed it. It is 13 by 19. $100 to buy. And this I have a couple of. I'm gonna put these over here. Nobody's loving Aquaman. Actually, I thought I finally saw the last Aquaman movie.
But All Sweet says, "Love my Zia colored Wonder Woman you play."
And I will say, it wasn't that bad. The last Aquaman movie.
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, next up is 13 by 19. This is Batman, Joker, Catwoman. This was the anniversary issue covers that Neal had designed to put them together in order to make a print like this. This again is a giclée, really not a print. It's on that great watercolor paper. It is $100 to buy. It is signed by Neal. And this is also colored by Z. So Z also can sign it. So Joker, Catwoman, and Batman. These seem familiar to you because they were the anniversary editions of Joker and Catwoman, 75th anniversary, I believe. And like I said, when Neal designed the two covers, they were designed to come together like this.
And if you get this, if you look in close, you actually see water droplets on their skin and on their costumes and splashes off of their costumes and stuff.
It's two covers very hard worked. This took a lot of time with Z and Neal working to get what he wanted.
Yeah, and actually the Catwoman was completed first because they were printing that one first. So I had to finish that side before even barely starting the left side, but I still ended up having to make it as seamless as possible.
All right, and Tommy is going to buy this one, and Tommy, nope, you do not have this one. So Tommy Braden. Okay, next up is Green Arrow and Speedy. This is kind of a painted piece that Neal did. Again, the size of this is 13 by 19, and it is on the nice watercolor, watercolor
acid-free paper.
I'm
trying to get it in focus. There it is.
Right. So this is a painted piece. It's very nice by Neal. It is $100 to buy. It's 13 by 19. There's his Ward Speedy hanging off the side of rocks or cliff. Signed by Neal. Nice piece. 13 by 19 is the size. $100 to buy. Speedy and Green Arrow. Okay, next one up. Well, this is a really nice tight finished pencil. This is called Barbarous. It is a Conan character. And Tommy is going to claim the Green Arrow Speedy. Tommy will have all of our prints. Green Arrow. And Speedy. Thank you, Tommy.
Interesting that right after Tommy claimed that, Emerald Archer 206 arrived.
Ooh, there's an interesting twist.
Mm.
He felt it. Okay, so Barbarous here is a very tight pencil. It is done in Neal's finished pencil illustrative style. Gorgeous piece, nice piece to study. If you want to see pencils of an artist, this is a great piece to see Neal's pencil work. It's very, very, very tight. And he's fighting like a lizardy, icky bird thing.
Amphibian thing.
It is signed by Neal. It is 100 to buy. The size again is the 13 by 19 size. Really nice finished pencil.
Oh.
Or we're gonna lose.
No. He's
Okay.
looking for power.
Okay. So Barbarous is the Conan one.
Alsweed, yeah. Alsweed is it that Tommy again? Yep, gird your loins, guys.
Look, Tommy's come in. He's buying up everything that you guys have already bought. So, like, he's just doing it at a faster clip, I think. I need more power. Okay, this is
Oh my god, what was the name of this series?
Baby Yoda.
No, it wasn't. Alsweed is trembling now. Another earthquake going on, Alsweed.
It's the Tommy earthquake. I don't know.
Mandalorian.
Baby Yoda. So Baby Yoda is 13 by 19. This is a piece that is a Neal and Zia piece together.
Thank you, Michael Kirby. And Happy Towers says, is Tommy trying to take my print crown away?
Close second. You may have ones that I don't have anymore that makes you more special, Happy Towers, but he's coming in pretty fast and powerful.
Ford says, Happy Towers, never. No one can take his crown.
This is Yoda. Beautiful job by Neal and Zia.
Well, technically, it's Grogu.
What did I just say? Baby
Yoda.
Yoda. No, it's a Baby Yoda. Grogu. Isn't Grogu Baby Yoda?
No.
I still
Grogu comes along after Yoda.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Enough of you Star Wars people.
Sorry. I'm not like Jason when it comes to Star
Off
Wars,
with your
but I do know
heads.
stuff.
Did he have any other Star Wars pieces? Unfortunately, no. All the other Star Wars pieces he did were either commissioned pieces or pieces that we've sold. But in regards to prints, I believe this is the only Star Wars one. But I'll have to see. If you guys like Star Wars, I'll look around and see what I can find. So this is $100 to buy. Okay, next up, if you're not into that green thing, maybe you're into this green thing. So I have Ninja Turtles and Batman. Interesting crossover that they did between DC and IDW. This is a painting that Neal did of the Ninja Turtles, obviously based on a Frazetta painting. It is signed by Neal. It is 13 by 19 in size. Again, this is like a fun, gorgeous piece. The turtles on this are great. This is a painting. And Tommy is claiming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We do have more of this. If anybody else is interested in the Batman Ninja Turtles, I do have more on this print at 13 by 19. This is going to go to Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy.
Ninja Turtles. Okay. Now I hear this young lady is coming back for another round of Harley Quinn. This is one of Neal's favorite prints that he'd done. He really loved the boots.
No kidding.
And he talks about it a lot. We've had this print for a while. It is 13 by 19 Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. And it is signed by Neal. And I believe Neal, well, I know everyone up here liked Harley Quinn in Suicide Squad. I don't know if we all love Suicide Squad. We're a little...
Well, if you turn your brain off and just enjoy it for what it is,
right,
it's fun. But you have to turn your brain off.
So this is 100 to buy, and Tommy's claiming Harley Quinn. This one, I have a couple of these available. So
Sam
if anybody...
says every time Tommy buys a print, Happy has to drink.
Okay. Harley Quinn. Like I said, I do have more Harley Quinns. If anybody's interested, that is available. Okay, this is a small one. This is 1114. This is the blue cover where Neal is taking Batman's head and Joker's head and merging the two together. So if you look at it, you'll see Joker. If you close your eyes and look at it again, you might see Batman. What's wrong? What's
What's
under the
table? Jake, let go. We lost him.
That's okay. We'll find him. We have a bug lay in the studio. We'll find him. Don't worry.
Oh, no, I think I got him.
Oh, did you get him?
I think I got him.
Okay.
All right.
Zia the bug killer.
Well, bugs and mice, man. You better watch out for me. All right, Jade, you're fine. It's dead. Just let
And
it go.
Jade is now up on a desk, hiding from the bug.
It's right there.
But it's dead, right?
I might squeal a bit, but I will kill it.
All right. Dead bug on aisle 5. Clean up.
Right there.
It was near my feet.
Yeah, when it came, I guess it came down the hall, went past your foot and under the table and over there. Yeah, I know where it is.
All right. The girls are
Little
bug
bastard.
killers. The
There's
girls.
a fat one too,
Gross.
and I knocked one of its legs off.
Gross. Sorry, guys.
Well,
We're
that was
gonna
exciting.
We're gonna be right back. Zia swung the camera over to the tree.
No, Jane, can you turn the camera towards Chris? Well, I had to save my
Well, turn it over here. Can you turn it over here? All right. We're trying to regain our dignity here on the show. I guess earthquakes release.
This is the day I've been having, Chris. This is the day I've been having.
Well, I don't want to hang with you anymore then.
Andrew says, flair for the dramatic. Happy Tyler says, bug assassination. L Sweet says, what was that sound? Sam Green says, I thought kids in New York City raised cockroaches as pets.
Not us.
Kelly Rose says, bet you wish Rich was still here. I don't know what Rich would do, honestly. Happy Tyler says, that was a water bug. L Sweet says, we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors. Raid! Ford says, lots of luck, but water bugs fly. Not this one.
Not this one. You would have heard screaming if that happens.
Okay.
Just for that excitement.
It's time to go home now.
What other show can you get that on? Dueling Dealers doesn't have problems like that.
You have to have a word with.
Yeah, I think we just have to get a
Oh, I thought you were pointing down again. Jesus.
I have to get a combat.
Okay, Tommy Braden wants to claim Joker and Cash Faces.
Okay, Tommy, this one is yours.
And Kelly Rusk, yes, it is the cover from the Big Bang Theory episode. If you can name that episode, I'll send you some stickers.
Okay, so I got Tommy on the Batman Joker. You should go that blue and white, see?
Man, I really should have taken my blood pressure medicine this morning.
Take an aspirin. Call me in the morning. Okay, we're almost down to the bottom of my pile.
Did you guys survive the bug? Yes, but the bug did not survive me. I can tell you stories from my mouse hunting.
No, we don't want to hear your mouse hunting. 13 by 19.
All I can say is if you are reborn a mouse in your next life and you come into my house, don't poop in my shoes. I will take it out on you.
Okay, before we have the ASPCA and Bug PSA
Sorry,
up here. Okay, I have Wonder Woman pencil. This is Neal's pencil. You guys have seen the colored Wonder Woman. This is Neal's pencils before we shifted it to color. This is $100 to buy. It is 13 by 19, and it is signed by Neal.
Can you grab me a couple of things out of my bottle? You'll be fine. Sam Green says, don't worry, Zia. His friends are going to come for you. Yeah.
This is 13 by 19, $100 to buy. Wonder Woman, Tommy's Cleaning Wonder Woman.
Clean Wonder Woman. Okay, I shouldn't really put my pen down, should I?
What did you want me to do?
Tums.
Jade's brain stop.
The Hofstetter Ice Stuff. Very good, Kelly Rusk. Okay, your next package, you get some stickers. Just remind me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to. Okay. Everybody get your finger on the button, because the next one I know all of you want. As far as I know, I only have one.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so are we ready for the race here? To who's going to buy this one? I will say it does have a little bit of a ding in the middle of it, but it's the only one I got. Okay, there you go. 13 by 19, Vampirella. Is it Vampirella? Yes,
That is
Vampirella. Sorry. Vampirella with the eyeball guy. Signed by Neal. This is an older piece of Neal's. And as far as I know, I only have one, so be quick.
I'm keeping a very close eye on the letter, on the comments. Coming up there.
$100 to buy, 13 by 19.
Happy Towers has claimed Vampirella.
Yay!
Sorry, Kelly. Happy Towers beats to it.
All right, so I think I only have one of these. I'm pretty sure I only have one of these. Happy Towers was the first person on the button. I will look and search and see.
Bertman says, vengeance!
I will see whether or not I can find some more of these, but so far I've only found one. So Happy Towers. That's why I said to everybody, get your finger on the button, because I knew this is one that people would want. Okay.
Kelly Russ says, if you find another one, I'll buy it.
All right.
And also, there's some Jim Chiasmus.
Mhm.
Jim Chiasmus, send us a direct message. If we find 2 more Vampirellas, we will let you know. I don't hold your breath.
And Scott Doombear is on. So, guys, you guys can ask Scott Doombear all the questions you want right now.
Okay, and Cecil Lung wants to know if we have any X-Men sketch slabs.
X-Men sketch slabs.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. What I would do is I would call or
Direct message us.
direct message us, or direct message direct message us at the Krusty Bunker comic store in Burbank, California, and you can ask them. So Scott is pushing the covers back there. So Scott, they all love the covers. We showed them tonight. We are not taking orders yet. We haven't priced them. We just talked about them a little bit. I told everybody not to worry that the Neal Adams book will come out because there seemed to be a little bit of worry on that front. And they love the 2 covers that are our covers. And they all seem very excited. So I think next week we're going to decide what we're pricing them at, and then we'll start taking orders on ours. But I do want to say thanks to Scott for putting together a fantastic book that everybody seems to really love.
And Al Sweet is saying clean the bird thing print. That is actually Tarzan, but I will put you down for Tarzan.
And Scott Doomberg, just for you guys who aren't on Instagram, Scott just said it will. Okay, so yes, this is a Tarzan that is 13 by 19. This is one of Neal's Tarzan paintings.
And this is just been cleaned by Al Swede.
Okay. So, see, Scott, you have to go on Facebook because all the ones that are worried are over on Facebook.
He says, by the way, I'm out of here in 13 minutes. Oh, are you there?
I'll set my watch, Scott. What I'll do is like maybe, what is that movie with the angel gets his wings where they ding the bell at midnight? So I'll ding a bell in 13 minutes for you, Scott.
But I finished the comp list today.
Well, that's good. That's important. Okay. Next one up is this is Conan. Well, we refer to this Conan the Desert. So, oh, you know what? I do have something. Well, I don't. It's not a Bigfoot. Somebody earlier asked us about Dad's Bigfoot. Did he ever draw one? I have a cryptid. I have a, what was it? The wolf dog? The dog man. Coming up. Okay, so once again, everybody's going to have to get their finger on the button. This is Conan. We refer to this one as the desert one. This was a variant cover that he did.
Towers, It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
The
bell. But there's another one.
And Scott just switched over to Facebook. You can switch over to Facebook because I can still see Instagram.
Jack Benny plays in the one that I'm thinking about, and he's up on the tower with like the coffee pot that pours coffee. It's an angel gets his wings or something like that.
Every time you hear a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
Exactly. So I'm not too crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I'm not too crazy. All right, Facebook. I'm gonna go over to Facebook for a little bit. Here I am.
I'll keep an eye on Tommy.
Okay.
He's really the only one, the one that's really active over on Instagram anyway.
See, they're being nice to you, Scott. They're already saying good luck to Scott on his next adventure. So $100 for the Conan Desert 13 by 19 print. And I have a couple of these. Okay, now everybody, once again, I have a print that a lot of people are going to want. I only have one of, so get your finger on the button as he is watching. Okay, this is Neal's Dogman. Now, this was really limited. Only people on our show, probably 2 years ago got these. I found one the other day. And this is Dogman 13 by 19. This is one of Neal's, was Dogman a cryptid?
Cryptids.
Yeah.
Kelly Rusk says clean.
Okay, Kelly Rusk.
Had his finger on that button.
All right, Kelly Rusk. Okay, there we go.
Okay, Scott says, okay, gotta close up, but the book will be totally fine for 2 reasons. ...
Oh,
Mhm,
okay.
mhm. We got a ...
Even
Sorry,
I don't
Tommy,
know
you got beat to the punch
what
on
the
that one. ...
So, Scott, I do have one question. Your number that I call you on, is that your number? Like, or is that like an IDW number? Like, can I get a hold of you on that number, I guess?
Scott said, first, because Neal was my favorite artist when I was 9...
Actually, when I was 9, he wasn't my favorite artist. When I was 9, it was
Chuck Jones.
No, it was the guy that drew Archie.
And he's asking if the phone number that you have it ends in 1024.
Probably.
If that's it, it is his.
Yeah. Okay. It's the number I talk to you on all the time.
Stickers. And okay, so we're waiting for Scott's second reason. And Tommy says, congrats to the fastest claimer of Dogman. Oh, that's right. I gotta have to remember to put my stickers in the Kelly Russ package.
Okay.
And Scott says, the second is because Chris said she would kill me if I didn't finish.
Well, that is the most important one. Because, my reputation is one of pure evilness, I'm sure, Scott.
Oddly enough, it is. And you're really not bad unless...
It precedes me.
You're not evil unless you're given
If I know
cause
where
to
you
be
live,
evil.
like if I know where you live, I just move in. I've been known to do that. And then I'll eat all your food in your cabinets and live on your couch, and then you'll want to get rid of me by finishing the book. Okay, so what we're looking at right now, I hope they had cake for you today, Scott. 13 by 19.
And a gold watch.
A gold watch. And this is Cyberad. This is one of Continuity Comics characters, one of Neal's creations. It is kind of based on Jason Adams. This is $100 to buy. Again, it's Cyberad. A family of bug and Scott killers. Not likely. No. Well, see, if you had done a great job, Scott, you would have gotten cake and a watch. Okay, Scott, good luck. Take care. I'm sure you and I will talk. Everybody loves your book. Everybody loves the work you do, and you should be proud.
And boy, are we looking forward to seeing the book.
Yes.
And what you're up to next from here.
That's right. All right, I'm going to move Cyberad over here. Okay, next one is My Love, Mr. T, 13 by 19. This is Neal's Mr. T cover. I have plans.
See?
You're going to have to grow a mustache and go, I have plans. Night, Scott. Good luck. $100 for Mr. T. These are all signed by Neal, and I do have a couple of Mr. T's here. I mean, do you guys want to keep going with prints, or do you want to move on to artwork? Because somehow I'm like really loaded with prints tonight. Because I was really set up for a Wednesday night. That's the reason why. I do have this really nice print, which I only have one of these. This is from the 27 cover month. This is the what was Lois Lane and somebody kissing is now Wonder Woman and Superman kissing. I do not have any more of the Sasquatch prints.
Happy Tower says, let's have Tommy spend more money. And Tommy claims Superman and Wonder Woman. There you go. Your wish is our command.
Thank you, Tommy. All right, I'll do 2 more prints. We'll move into artwork. Okay. So I'm going to do, I have a megalith. This is Neal's pencil that ended up being painted by another artist. And I don't think we never printed that as a cover. So I will say this is one of Neal's super tight pencils because he knew another illustrator was going to paint this as a painting. But this is Megalith killing a kind of werewolfy.
That's the, what was that character?
It's the hybrid guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. And Happy Towers is warning Tommy. I'm keeping track, Tommy. Gotta watch out, Tommy. These guys are competitive.
Sam, as of right now, I do not have any more of that Wonder Woman. But, like I said, I'm going through drawers and stuff up here and finding one of things. And you never know when I'm going to find another one of thing. So I will see if I can find any more of that one. So again, Megalith here for 100. Oh, Brad Tree's on with us today.
Hey, Brad, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Okay, my last print for the night is going to be the Leopard Man. So this is the Leopard Man. This is actually one of my favorite paintings that Neal did from the Tarzan book covers. This is 100 to buy. It is on a really nice paper stock, and it is signed by Neal. So it's Tarzan and the Leopard Man, or as we call it, the washing machine, because it's a circular composition.
How sweet mention that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Brad. As y'all know, my birthday lasts forever.
That's right. We were supposed to finish up Beanie Bron today.
No, we were supposed to finish Wednesday.
So it's going to be
And
next
it got washed
Wednesday. It's going to be next
See,
Wednesday.
2-week birthday. Yes. Longest Beanie Bra ever.
Yeah, this is a really fantastic print. The colors on this are great. Okay. So I'm going to put this stack because this is where I stop.
Brad, I'm squirreling my pennies to come and do Baltimore again. Baltimore.
Yeah.
Again.
Ouch.
I enjoyed Baltimore. Baltimore is where I started the voodoo dolls.
That's right. That is where we started it.
Any Zia birthday stories that are safe to talk about? No. If they were safe to talk about, it wouldn't be my birthday. It's like Vegas. What happens on Beanie Gras stays in Beanie Gras.
She killed a bug.
Stump the little bastard.
Okay, here we go. Some original art. All right.
Happy Tower says, my crown is safe for another week. And Brad says he would love to see me in Baltimore. Aw.
We're going to just have to work over somebody you and I know.
I'm just going to have to become so popular
Say Chris is crying.
that they can't say no.
I
I killed a bug. Yes, I did kill a bug.
Uh-oh, Brad wants a commission.
You do?
So
Okay. I'm game. Oh, I have to take that number down.
How is the boss man feeling these days? Is he feeling generous? Okay. I don't actually think you have any room. Every day I see more and more illustrators signing up for Baltimore that I don't think there's going to be any tables left in Baltimore.
Because we need 19.
Okay, so this is a panel fix that Neal did for Power Records Trumping the Joker, page 4. And this is a published piece that appeared in the Batman Book 3 hardcover and softcover book. Oh, it's their 25th year. That's really cool.
Oh, then we have to go.
You know what? Continuity just turned 50 years old last month.
That's right.
So it's amazing how fast like 25 years can go, because I'm shocked that I've been here. I think I'm coming up on 47 years.
I refuse to count.
Huh?
I refuse to count.
You refuse to count?
Yeah.
So time flies. So this is a Batman. This is original art, Neal, pencil and ink. It is a published piece. Here is the page, because it's easier than holding a book together for you. It is from the Power Records story.
Right. So what you're seeing in black and white right now is the
what?
original printed Batman and Robin, and that is the past.
Sorry. This is the
But
original.
now that you guys can all see the scan and pans, including Instagram, boom! There you go.
Okay, there is the original. I am sorry about that.
Sam Green says that cockroach that you killed was also 50 years old.
It may have been. It was big enough.
Probably 50 feet long.
So Batman and Robin, the luxuries of being in New York.
I fear no creepy crawly.
I do. I scream.
I might squeal a bit, but I will kill it.
Yeah, I will kill it, but I have to throw something on top of it.
Yeah, no, I'll just go for it.
I can't step on them. I have to put something between my shoe and them. There's got to be something between us.
No, I would rather have gooey feet than have the bug continue to scurry around.
Okay, so Batman and Robin is $2,500.
I liked it better when we talked about food than crushing bugs.
$2,500. It is original art by Neal. It is a published piece, and it is in Batman Book 3 of the Neal Adams Batman Illustrateds. Yeah, centipedes are supposed to be good bugs. They're not bad bugs.
Yeah, as long as they stay to the basement, I'd be okay. But they don't always stay where you're okay with them being.
No, I'll just get some combat over the weekend, because when we used to get them on 9, as soon as you put combat down, that was it.
Yeah, well, the earthquake shook them up.
Yep, I think so. Roaches went, run for your lives.
What, carry your home around?
Okay, I have a...
Superman, Christopher Reeve.
Thank you, Christopher Reeves.
I was trying to figure out what you were going
for. Christopher Reeves colored... I was going to say colored Batman. Good, Chris. It's that hour where Chris loses her mind in this show.
Too much talk about Buglies.
$750. This is pen and ink Neal, signed by Neal. Color on this is Neal.
That was... I think that started off Tim Shin. That's Tim Shin.
All right, Tim
I think
Shin.
that's Tim Shin. 99% sure that's Tim Shin.
So $750. Superman. Original art now. We're out of prints, and we're now into the world of original art.
Yeah, the only thing that threw me off was the clavicle.
Mm.
Because I thought I was the only person that put clavicles in coloring, but apparently not.
Well, it could be Dad had to go over it too. Who knows? It's an older piece. It got buried.
You know, I'm lucky if I remember what my name is.
You're getting old. It's beanie gras going
No,
on
it's
for 2
this
weeks.
has been my entire life.
I think it's
blink
beanie
out.
gras. I think it's beanie gras.
I choose.
Oh, you
to
know what I
do-
wanted to show you guys? Okay. Here we go. So you know how like we had all those cartoons. Now this one is sold. So remember I showed you like Beetle Bailey and somebody bought it.
Damn it.
And then we had George Jetson, which actually Benjamin bought this. And then Zia colored it up for Benjamin. So these are how the cartoony ones color up great. Now, Neal did not do the background of all of the space and the buildings from George Jetson. And this is how it ending up in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a gorgeous piece, right? So for those of you who go, me, it's a cartoon. These color up just as nice as Batman colors up.
I don't half-ass my color.
No, Zia does not half-ass her color. So
I
now
had to
that,
put my whole ass in.
now that
or
you've
no
seen
ass.
George Jetson go from Neal's black and white, which
Yeah,
just
yeah.
was George Jetson with no background, and Zia did that background. And now this is going to go out to Benjamin, which I'm going to put this back here. I have a Ninja Turtle for 600. Now this is a really nice Ninja Turtle piece of art. This is where Chris is doing the pay attention, guys.
Mm-hmm.
This colored up would be really a fantastic piece. I highly recommend this piece. So think of George Jetson and then look at the Ninja Turtle.
I'm just wondering what I could do with it.
Exactly. So 600 is for the original black and white Ninja Turtle. For an additional couple of hundred, usually half the amount again, getting this colored up would look beautiful. So, and you can have something like George Jetson where when people walk in, they're going to go, holy crap, that's a really cool Ninja Turtle, man. Because that's what people do when they come in my living room.
Right.
They talk just like that.
Excuse me, that's a rather spectacular George Jetson you have there.
That's what people that come into Zia's living room sound like.
Nobody comes in my living room.
So I have the Ninja Turtle for 600. That's a nice original drawing by Neal. Happy Towers is laughing. All right, nobody wants my Ninja Turtle. You'll be sorry. Okay. More art. Phoenix.
All right.
Dark Phoenix.
Look, Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Okay, Dark Phoenix is 8.5 by 11. And she is penciling Neal. Color on her. I'm going to try and get the glare off of her.
You don't have to worry, she's
No.
skin pan.
Skin and pan. This is a sign piece by Neal. It is pen and ink Neal. Color on this is actually Jason Adams, and then Zia went in and did the white highlighting and popping her eyes and her lips. Sam Green has a Raffi by Kevin Eastman in my basement.
Oh, well, I can color that too.
Okay, so Dark Phoenix is 1,900 to buy. She is 8.5 by 11. She is really a gorgeous piece of art, as you can see in her pan and scan.
Tommy, we only have the one turtle.
Yeah. One turtle. One total. All right, so there is Dark Phoenix for 1900. Got me with the boomerang pencil. Okay, so next up is going to be this piece, which is Batman. Now, this was a piece that Neal did as a piece we sold on the show. That was finished in ink and colored. This is his pencil for that. And we're selling this for $900. Really nice, tight Batman head. Do we see Andrew Cade on?
I mean, we may only have one Ninja Turtle, but there are 4 Adams Gen 2 that draw.
That's true.
Of course, if you do that, then I get Splinter. And who are you looking for?
Whether Andrew Cade was on.
Andrew Kate was on earlier.
Hmm.
Andrew, are you still with us?
Oh, he's
watching. Okay.
Okay, because Jason said I had to show you something. So I didn't know if you were still with us, or you left, or you came back, or what.
He says, always watching.
All right.
Of course, I don't know if that was the voice he intended, but that's the one I think of.
Did Jason send you pictures of stuff, Andrew? Do I have to? Now I don't know what I did with them. Okay, we're gonna do Joker, which I don't know what you call this one. Now, somebody else had asked earlier whether or not Neal liked the Bruce Timm.
And Jason says he did show text.
Okay. He did. Did Neal like the Bruce Timm animation stuff? And I said, well, Neal actually did do a Bruce Timm animation piece. So here it is. And I heard rumor that Andrew might be interested. So this is 8.5 by 11. This is part of Neal's. Neal did our Red Balloon Joker series, where he drew this red balloon on several different Jokers. We had a Cesar Romero Joker. We had a what?
Tommy Braden says, claim Raphael, and there's a chance Adam's artist will draw other 3 turtles in via Splinter or April O'Neil and Shredder. All right, so just direct message us, and we will work it out.
All right, so I'm going to pull my turtle so that I don't lose him. And that's going to Tommy, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right, I put that aside for Tommy. That was for Tommy. Okay, so this I'm actually posting up for everybody, but Andrew Cade seemed to be interested in possibly this
Tommy.
Bruce Timm Joker for $1,200.
Tommy says, thanks, Chris.
Mm-hmm. And it's a nice piece here. We're going to do a pan and scan of it so you can see it really up close. That's what we do now, so you guys get to see stuff better. Happy Tower says, Tommy. So this is Neal doing.
Like Marsha.
This is Neal doing. I almost said it's Bruce Timm doing Neal. It is Neal doing Bruce Timm. We have that nice little coronavirus flower that puts you on the inside club of the Neal Adams Show Club here.
The Corona Carnation.
The Corona. I'm going to say it right. Corona.
Corona. My Corona.
And this is $1,200 to buy. Whose colors on this is? It's Jason's airbrush balloon. It is. This is the.
I got it right.
This
All right,
is the first one.
This is okay. I think Rich started this one. I went over it. I did the background. Jason did the balloon.
Right. So it had many colors.
And Happy Tower says, I did the Tommy right. It is like Marsha.
Okay, so that is that piece. We'll put that over here. Okay, I'm going to do my Kablam Zap Pow. Whoops. This piece. Do this piece. Was that an easy find or a hard find?
Got it.
Okay. This is a big piece.
And it's sideways.
Yes, I could have turned it the right way. Okay. This is a big, tall, long piece. Okay, this was for, it says PC gaming on it. So I don't believe this is part of those ring gliders. And this is for a finish versus those ring gliders that we had before were more like a board or cup. This is a acetate that has Neal's black line. So it's an acetate front black line on an airbrushed background. This is just a fun piece. It is $500 to buy.
You guys.
And this is, like I said, this is a fun, if you're into lettering, this is a really fun piece.
A lot of airbrushing on this.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's practically all airbrushing.
It is all airbrush.
Gorgeous piece.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to come off of your thing. But I got to just do this. So like I said, it has an acetate that has the black line, and this is all completely airbrushed.
Sorry?
And this is $500 to buy. And it's, like I said, it's a fun piece.
Okay. Ted Keaton was asking if that was the very last of the red balloons.
That is the very last of the red balloons, yes. Did he do the coloring? Is he Mr. Adams? No, Mr. Adams never airbrushed. I'm not quite sure. I mean, usually Mom did this kind of airbrushing.
My money's on Mom.
So this is probably our mother, which would be Corey Adams coloring.
That Zia sound on the acetate as well. Big seller then. Which Zia sound? I make a lot of sounds, so you're gonna have to be more specific.
So this is $500 to buy.
This is my sneeze.
Like I said, that was my fun piece for tonight. Fun crazy piece. All right, let's get serious now.
Uh-oh. I didn't know we did that.
Get serious. Okay, I'm gonna do the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a large piece, 1117. Pen and ink Neal. Color on this, I believe, is Bruce Tim
Shin.
Oh my God, I can't believe it.
I've done that before too, so I can't tease you.
Tim Shin, Bruce Tim. Too many Tims in my life right now. This is a really nice piece of Fantastic Four art here, fully colored. It is signed by Neal somewhere on there.
On the bottom, under Invisible Woman's feet.
There you go.
Where he belongs.
Fantastic Four, and we're selling this for $4,000.
Never mentioned him The way he spelled it. How much was this?
4,000.
4,000.
Fantastic Four here.
Tiny Tim Shin.
Again, really nice piece. You're finally getting to see it up close.
How many shins can Tim Shin shin if Tim Shin could shin shins?
That was scary, Z.
Is that a COVID cell? Yes, it is, Danny D. Are you going to show Kelly Rusk really wants to see the Batman advertising pieces that were on Facebook.
Oh, I wasn't putting those out.
Mr. Marvel on Instagram. No, Neal is not going to work on Batman stuff again. He passed away 2 years ago. I'm sorry to be the one to have to tell you.
And that Batman advertising job is a job that I believe we just have the color of it. I don't believe we have the original art of it. I believe the original art ended up going to the client. So that was just me showing. You know, occasionally I just show stuff.
He called you a tease.
I see how it works around this place. Okay. I'm going to do Batman Forever, Batman Robin Roof. So Zia is going to pull this up so we can do our pan and scan.
Wait, I'm going to find it first. There it is. Okay. Luke. Sorry.
So this is a nice pen and ink by Neal.
Need some music back on.
It is from our licensing of the Batman, the third Batman movie, Batman Forever. Oh, Kelly Ross, you're so dramatic.
What?
And this one is $2,200 to buy.
What was it? 21?
22. These are really nice pen and inks by Neal. And even though I know this is a little stylized, this is a nice piece of art. So $2,200 is the price on Batman and Robin.
Hand con hand. What does that mean?
I don't know. But somehow we have a $500 to buy sticker in the middle of our Batman Robin.
Huh?
If you look in the video, I hit $500 to buy.
I think that's no. You got to refresh your Facebook. That's the closed captioning.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Right in here.
Scan and pan. Yep, it went away.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to move along. All right. Fun piece is the Nim Nims. So I found the finally black and white of M&M's eating
And where was it?
cotton candy. It was sitting right underneath the color that Zia did. And I've only been looking. I have been looking for this black and white for 2 years after Zia colored it. And it was sitting like this, and then I magically kind of lifted it, and then all of a sudden I realized the black and white had been sitting under there for 2 years under Zia's color.
We just have too much freaking art.
So this is $400 to buy. It is pen and ink Neal. Color on this is Zia. This is from M&M's work that we did, because we worked on M&M's for a number of years. And we have color M&Ms and black and white pen and ink M&M original. For $400, you get both the color as well as the pen and ink. And Zia can sign your color.
Okay.
And we will give a certificate of authenticity stating that those are drawn by Neal. So nice little cute package. It's very springy. The original art piece is going to be on the Neal and M store site of Unsold Tonight. The Neal, well, okay. The way we kind of work it is, yes, not everything that I have out tonight you will find on the store or in the store, such as like these M&Ms. I don't think you'd find in the store. But if you want, you can always direct message us over the weekend. And you can watch this video. So like, let's say you came in here and you want to see the front end of the video, and then there's something in the front end of the video you might want to buy. You can always direct message us. So there's the ability to direct message us, which we pick up, over the weekend, and we'll try and answer you. Or you can definitely look at the nealandmstore.com. A lot of the artwork is up for sale there. A lot of the art that is up, though, may have been recently purchased because I know we're waiting for something to come in, and then a lot of art is going to be coming down. So it's a little messy right now. But, like I said, you can always direct message. You can always email Jason, whatever way you'd like to go. So you can think about it. I always tell people, if you find yourself in the middle of the night wishing you should have bought something that you saw tonight, you can always direct message us. And then what we do is we'll pull it. So, okay, M&M's 400 going on the table. Let me go
I like
back.
playing the circus music, though.
You like the circus music?
I do.
Okay.
You're not surprised by that, are you? I mean,
Yeah.
really.
I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm going to put this nice Conan piece up. This is Conan's Serpent War #1 variant. So this is actually the original published cover. This is Neal's original pen and ink. And this is $18,000 to buy. But this is also a Neal Adams published cover, and it is Conan. And now we have a really nice pan and scan of it. Thanks, Sam. So gorgeous Conan piece here for $18,000. Covered nightmares. Whoops. It's always nice to own a piece of original cover art, published original cover art by Neal.
Happy Tower says scan and pan looks so cool.
Okay, so let's have fun with scan and pan. Okay.
Fun with scanning
Because
pens.
we're coming down to the last couple pieces in our shop. So we'll do fun. We'll do fun. Okay. All right. So I was going to do the Hulk one. Okay. So Z was nice enough to scan and pan my crazy mechanicals that I've owned for a zillion years. Well, I haven't owned. I've protected. Let me put it that way. Protected
I panicked for a second. I'm like, where the hell did I put them?
in the drawers of continuity. Because I always wanted to frame these, and I knew nobody gave a crap because they were mechanicals. But I always thought these would be cool to frame. So Zia actually did pan and scans of where you can actually see the art up close and then also see the color stuff next to it. So you kind of get the sense of what it would kind of look like framed if it were like matted and framed and cleaned up and stuff like this. So again, I wanted to point out this is purely mechanical stats from this stamp collecting envelope thing that they did a zillion years ago, back in the 70s or early 80s. I don't remember. And we don't have Rich here to tell me what year it is. But here is the Hulk in color. Those are obviously little Neal Adams heads over there. But this is purely just stats. There's not original art on these. Neal did sign these for me a zillion years ago. I'm selling this for $800. You get the whole piece here. You get the stamps that were on the side. You get the original mechanical that is signed by Neal. And it's very cool art from Continuity. This is actually the mechanical, thank you, Happy Towers, the mechanical that was used to make this job happen. And I love the Hulk on this. It's kind of like the Aurora kits, except this is stamps. So, but they're very nice all together. And altogether, it is $800 to buy for the Hulk one. And when I'm ready to take them off the market, will be the night that somebody buys it. When I'm ready to say, okay, I can take them now for myself.
Andrea Kate says, Neal Hulk or Buscema?
Well, it's a Neal Hulk because it was done by Continuity. So that's a Neal Hulk. But again, like I said, that is a mechanical. It is stats. It's not any original art. Okay. Then I wanted to show this. So I'm going to do...
Just show me the front.
This is the Batman Robin one. Did you put these two together at all? Or did you keep them as separate?
No, I kept them separate.
Okay. So this is an interesting piece because I found...
I mean, you can put them both up.
Yeah.
And I'll just...
I found both pieces to this. So this is Neal's, which is kind of fun to see how Neal works. This is Neal's kind of layout pencil in a way. And there is Neal's finish of the same piece.
So this is the prelim.
Right.
Excuse me.
So Zia is going to show the pan scan. Well, I know back in the day, Continuity had bought its own stat machine. And we learned that if you wash the stats really well, that it didn't age that way. So that could be the reason why this has not yellowed at all. So again, what we're looking at here is Batman and Robin. And what Zia just showed as a pan and scan was the kind of
Prelim.
pencil layout prelim. And then what you're looking at now is Neal's finish of that. So that's pen and ink Neal. So the finished price is $5,000 and the prelim price is $28,000.
Nice slight costume change. Yep.
But this is a pretty sweet. 2 pieces to own to have next to each other would be pretty sweet. But I just wanted you to see, like, here's an interesting look into Neal's drawing again. I mean, when he really like laid it down, he was pretty solid. I mean, he doesn't change that much from his prelims to what he does as a finish. So, and I love his prelims as well. They're great. So there's that. All right. And Superman's big head.
You can do Superman's big head, sure.
Okay. Superman's big head will be our final piece for the night. So Superman's big head is 11 by 17. And this is a type pencil. This was done for Neal's painting of Superman, which I think I may have found a photo of Neal actually painting this. I have to look again. But this is the type pencil he used because the painting of just Superman's head was 3 feet by 3 feet. And this is $7,000 to buy. 11 by 17. It is signed by Neal. Hello, Michael Kirby. So I'm going to have to do the pan scan one more time.
Sure.
Because this is really cool just to look at. So again, it's that 3 foot by 3 foot painting. It's the head piece of it. It's $11.17 for $7,000. And I think that's like a sweet piece to end our show on tonight. So is there anything that anybody wants to see? Did I forget anything, Zia?
It's okay, I'll just do a quick zoom in.
Oh, what about your thing? You want me to do your things?
Yeah.
Zia's been very busy. You guys think about if there's anything you want to see. Again, in the meantime, Zia's been busy. I'm going to show you some Zia stuff that's coming up because I think it's really exciting. And
I left my other one on my desk.
We've done a ton of Neal.
Can you check to see if I left the Batman hoodie?
First, I also wanted to show this.
On my desk.
This is $750 to buy. It is Spider-Man. And this again is one of those. It's kind of like George Jetson. It's another kind of cartoon because it's Spider-Man. Excuse me, it's Spider-Man, and he has buildings behind him. And we played with Spider-Man a number of times, and we decided to kind of give a concrete kind of New York feel behind Spider-Man.
I got you, Tommy.
Keeping Spider-Man very punchy in the front. And it's a cool piece. It is $750 to buy. That is pen and ink Neal. It is signed by Neal. It is colored by Zia. But that's a really sweet Spider-Man piece. I would buy this piece. And you guys always like to steal my pieces. But this is a piece that I would buy. I love kind of the newspapery feel of the cement buildings with the Spider-Man on the front. So Zia's been busy. I wanted to show you this. So Zia actually sold this and had it CGC for the person that she sold it to. And obviously she's drawing on a sketch cover. This is the Green Lantern Facsimile Edition 87. But I thought this came out really cool looking.
Very vibrant, very jewel tones.
Wanted you guys to see it. And Zia is doing more sketch covers like this. This is part of her voodoo doll fun that she has done with us, which actually started in Baltimore.
Almost 1 year ago.
Almost a year ago, right? And
look where it's gone.
Downhill.
From there.
So like I said, somebody owns this one. They look really nice when they're CGC'd.
And I take really good care of the books when I get them. You know, they won't get any more damage than whatever arrives in the package when I get it. So I do tend to seem to be getting some pretty good.
But I wanted to show you what she's got coming up. So she's got Batman with Man-Bat coming up, which she'll probably be coloring these maybe this weekend. I don't know what she's doing this weekend, but
maybe.
But she's got Batman and Man-Bat there.
Very cute. You can almost hear Man-Bat going. How much does this go for with CGC? CGC through Canada is ridiculous. Well, if I CGC it myself and then mail it to you, then it's the CGC cost, which I believe is $45 or $50 for me to send it to CGC. I can have it mailed back to me and then post it to you, so it would just be the CGC cost and the cost to send it to Canada. I don't know yet the prices on some of these because
she hasn't finished them yet.
Particularly this one, I know is going to be a very popular one. I've also decided that when the blank covers of Dad's covers come out, each one will get its own Neal Adams sort of homage with him drawing whatever cover is on the cover. But I will only be doing Dad once with that cover. So these are going to be particularly special.
Right.
But if there is something that you're interested in, please direct message me and we will talk.
And then she has her third one.
Ooh, very interested.
That's the one I want, Andrea. I want the Man-Bat one.
Yeah, well, it's you, Andrea, and Sarah Snyder are all into the Man-Bat.
She also has a Batman one that she's working on right now.
Let me go see if I can find it real
That's
quick.
very cool. Well, you can save it for Wednesday.
Okay, I'll save it for
Wednesday. So she's been
I still
busy.
have to do the lettering on it anyway.
Right, she's been really busy doing these. And they're very cute.
Now, I will tell you, Andrea, Chris is very good at, even if I do something that she really wants, she will like bow down and let me sell it. Not like my mother. My mother would like
just take it,
murder me for
well,
it.
she would say, "No, I made you, therefore it's mine."
Yeah,
and she would just take it.
And I agree with that. I think that that's a valid argument as a parental unit.
Okay, so does
anybody...
anybody...
you thought it'd be on sale today? What, in black and white? All right, DM me, Andrea. I mean, we'll talk.
Okay, so does anybody need to see anything? Does anybody want a foil comic book? I'm just going backwards in time here. We started with the foil comic books or comic book facsimile editions that we have. We went through a lot of prints tonight. We did some original art. We have some cool new stuff coming from Beanie Brain. And we went over the fact that we are going to be having our own editions of the Neal Adams gallery book, which once again, we haven't priced what we're doing. We have small runs on these.
Tony Fry says, I'm late to the party. What Aquaman image did I miss? You missed
We have a print.
a $100 print of Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
Which, you know what? I have it here. Because I can tell the blue. It's an easy blue to spot. So anyway, this is our editions of the Neal Adams classic gallery book that's coming out from IDW. And we'll be pricing these and then figuring out what we're doing, and will be released on our show first. How much for this poster? This poster isn't available.
It's a display.
That's Chris's poster.
Like,
For the person who wanted to know about Aquaman, ouch, this is the only Aquaman. I just squished my bracelet. This is the Aquaman that we showed earlier today as a print. That is $100. It is 13 by 19 to buy. So I will say it is nice to see you guys again, because we kind of took a week off. We took Easter week off. And then we got rained out on Wednesday night. We actually sat here to the very last minute, and I was like, what do you think, Z? And then all of a sudden the water just came like whoosh. And then we were like, I guess we should go home.
Yeah, well, considering the last time we didn't play it safe with the rain, Chris was walking literally up to like mid-thigh water, and then Jade and I got stuck. We managed to get across into Brooklyn, but that was it.
Yeah.
There's like no getting home, so we ended up having to get a very expensive car to pick us up.
And then today we came on with an earthquake. And nice to see you, Michael.
Sam, I do have blank Superman covers, so DM me and we'll talk.
Right. Anybody who's interested in Zia's voodoo stuff, you should direct message Zia. If you're interested in Neal Adams stuff, you can direct message direct message Neal Adams on the Instagram, and it's probably me that will be answering you. And then also you can look at the nealadamsstore.com as well as this video. We're going to start looking at some of Neal's classic stuff and possibly doing prints or giclées of stuff. So we are looking into doing some new stuff. We're climbing out of our past and moving into our future now. So I think the Adams family has gotten their feet under them a little bit better than we've been, and everybody's a little bit happier than we've been, and everybody seems to be moving ahead a little bit better than we've been. So we have exciting stuff coming up. The gallery book is a nice feel to it. It looks great. My understanding is they have 7 fold-outs in it. That should be spectacular. I know, Scott loves Neal Adams' work, has always loved Neal Adams' work. And to be perfectly honest, Scott was the first phone call that came in right after that Hollywood Reporter went up that Neal had passed. And he was heading to someone else's funeral in England. And he was just like, Chris, you got to wait till I come back. And I was like, well, we're not doing anything, so you're not going to miss anything. But he was just, he was the first phone call, and it was just crying on the other side of the phone. And I didn't even know who I was talking to for a while. And then I put it together that it was Scott, which I thought was interesting. That was the first phone call I took. And then, he called later and said, let's do a book. And I said, fine. So he really busted his butt on Neal's book and has put together a fantastic book for everybody to enjoy.
Even got me to unframe some of my stuff for.
Right. I would love to do a print of the sci-fi stuff. The Star's My Destination. I actually, the day we were testing some of our equipment up here, I was cleaning the top glass of that because we have that piece framed. And I was like, we should do a print of this. So that's what I'm saying. There'll be new stuff coming out. And amongst the older stuff, I have respect for the older stuff. I have respect for the new stuff, or newer stuff, I should say. So I'm going to say good night. Thank you for everybody coming. We will be back on Wednesday, as far as I know. unless the earth opens up and swallows us whole. But then Z and I will find a way to do a show in the hole. So we'll see you Wednesday night. Thanks for buying from us. Everybody have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hi, guys.